Okay. Bamnuga.
Hi, I'm Nathan Gray, the Executive Director, Founder of EarthTrain. We've just returned from one of the really memorable adventures of my life, the descent down the river Kangandi, led by Tony L. Edmond, the Kuna youth that's on our staff, that really has been a founder of EarthTrain and involved for over 8 years in the development of our relationship with the Kuna General Congress and with several Kuna leaders and non-governmental organizations. What we've pioneered over the last 2 years with these kayak expeditions is an approach to youth empowerment, education, and training, plus community participation in ecotourism that is really unlike anything else I've seen anywhere in the developing world. Because the focus is on honoring nature, the nature in us, not just the nature outside of us, by being fully exposed to the elements. There's nothing like descending a river in a kayak, in this case crossing a continent, which is something we are able to do in Panama, and then be received by a village, specifically the village of Kangandi. So in the course of 3 days, we're experiencing the upland ecology of the wet forest, the wet Pacific forest, entering into the biome of the Atlantic, descending a river where hour by hour you're seeing a progression of species. Particularly you notice that in the trees as you descend the river. The bird life is dramatic. And then finally to be received by the villagers in a traditional village on the coast is truly a remarkable experience. And that this experience is being offered by Kuna for guests from outside of Panama, but also it's being offered by Kuna to other Kuna young people who have over the years been disconnected from the mainland, either because they're island dwellers or urban dwellers. So as Tony L. points out, this is an adventure for everybody, including the Kuna that were raised in Kunayala, because they really haven't had the chance to see the interior of their own country. We're especially thrilled to welcome Dr. Glenn Adelson on board the EarthTrain. It represents a very, very significant pivotal point in the development of our work here in Panama. This is a highly accomplished biologist, author of books on biodiversity, but above all, this gentleman is an educator, distinguished for his commitment to education of young people, not just students that gained access to some of the top universities of the world, but a commitment to educating young people of all backgrounds, coming to the task with a commitment to start with rigorous scientific method, but combined with the participation of both students from universities and young people from our valley and from the neighboring areas, including and especially youth from the indigenous communities around us. I think that's what will be at the heart of the programs we're developing in the Mamani Valley Preserve, that become not just preserved or restored land, but it becomes a learning environment, a learning lab for young people coming from all over the world. And I think that's what's going to be a remarkable heartbeat of the Mamani Valley Preserve. So that was a bit wandering, but maybe